What's going on, everybody? Well, here is an update to the mortise machine that I bought. So I decided to go ahead and strip this thing down and clean it up. It had a lot of rust on the gears, the plates. Everything was not running very smooth. It was kind of sticky, so I decided to go ahead and take everything apart. So first thing I'm doing here is just trying to get some oil on these, penetrating oil on these joints here. So I'm just spraying them down so I can loosen them up a little bit. This thing looked like it might have been left outside at one point because it had some rust on it that should not have been there. This gear was a little hard to get off. I had to do some finagling, but I decided to just hit the knob from the top and it broke it loose, and I was able to get it out from there. So I just went ahead and grabbed a regular old wire brush, stuck it to my drill, and just started taking off all the rust of the gears. And here I am taking off all the plates coming apart. Just some Allen wrenches, different size Allen wrenches. Got everything taken apart. Now this plate here was the worst. This is the top plate, and it was pretty rusty. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see right there, but it was rusty even on some of the painted parts, so I went ahead and just cleaned this. It didn't take all the paint off, but I went ahead and just got a little bit of rust off. Once I got this apart, I went ahead and cleaned the bottom plate part first. There was some really tiny cracks there. It's hard to get that big old wire brush, but I got it. But here, I'm started with 80 grit, and I'm going through all the grits up to 600. So I can get all that rust off and get this thing shiny. I don't know if you could see it, but you'll be able to see here in just a moment. The reflection in that cast iron plate right there. I got a better angle here. Let me get you a better angle so you can see it. Oh, this is fun right here. This is kind of satisfying. You just get the little rubber thing to clean up the sanding pads. And you just let the thing spin and get all the sanding. Here we go. This is it. Look at the reflection. It's a really decent reflection in that. So I got it nice and shiny. It didn't have to be this shiny, but you know what? It is. I wanted it to look nice. It's going in my shop, and I just wanted it to look nice. So I went in and went through 80, 120, 240. I couldn't find. Oh yeah, no, I had 320. 400 and then 600. Didn't get all that on film, but as you can tell, we got that thing pretty slick, nice and shiny. Then here comes the sliding plate for the base for the. No, this is a sliding plate. It goes left, right. I think this is the X-axis plate. The other one is the Y-axis plate. But anyway, these are the X-Y-axis plates. This one had a lot of rust on it too, so I just went ahead and got some WD-40 on there, hit it with a wire brush. Probably didn't need to use WD-40 with a wire brush, but I did. Why not? I had some underlayment paper that I got for free from Facebook Marketplace that somebody was putting in carpet or tile or something. They had this underlayment paper. So I just got a piece of that, so that way I didn't get my melamine all dirty, but still, that thing was splattering everywhere, so I got WD-40 and rust and metal all over my melamine. Took me well. I just got some mineral spirits and cleaned it up. It wasn't too bad. But getting these sliding pipes cleaned up, that was kind of a challenge. But I was able to get all the rust off of those chrome bars there. Got some lube for it. I got some dry lube. It's the graphite lube. Put it all over the moving parts to get a nice coat of graphite all over everything. Shouldn't be using any kind of oil-based greases under these just because it's woodworks machine. You do things with wood, and the sawdust will just stick to anything oil. So make sure you get everything. I cleaned everything up with mineral spirits, and then I got it lubed up with some graphite. Trying to get everything in there was kind of a challenge. This was rough. There's these little tiny pieces that little things that you use to stop everything, little rods of some sort. I don't know what they're called, but I dropped one. I couldn't find it. I was looking everywhere. So I got on the floor, went everywhere, and sure enough, I found it. It went all the way, like halfway underneath the desk there. I got full of sawdust, but I got it, and I got it back on. I got everything put together. Everything's sliding nice and freely now. Got the bit back on. You have to take off a different cover off top just to be able to access those little yellow things. That's how you access everything. So I got everything put back together. Got a piece of wood to test it out. Now, I've never used a mortiser before. This is my first time using a mortiser. And you know, I didn't know what I'm doing. I still don't know what I'm doing. I got to watch some videos. I got to research how to actually use these things. I didn't have enough reach to go all the way through the board. So this is kind of just about halfway through this. It's probably just a little over an inch. So I got the mortised out, and then now I'm working on the tenon. Never made a tenon before, so I'm just messing around here. I have no plans. I just went for it. It's the suckiest mortise and tenon I will probably ever make, but I wanted to see if it'll work. It was fast, it's sloppy, but it was fun. Fact. Now that tenon was sitting a little proud, so I decided to just shade it down a little bit. It won't sit flush up against that because the way I cut it is just uneven at the base, so it's a little rounded, so it's not going to sit flat, but this was just an experiment. What do you think? Crappy enough for you? Oh yeah, that's crappy. So I went ahead and mounted it over near my drill press. Got some 4-inch screws, a couple of washers, a lock washer, and a nut. And I got that screwed down to my bench there. I decided to go ahead and put one side over a 2x4 brace that I had there holding up the shelf. So you go right into that. Got one on each side. There's only 2 holes, 2 mounting holes, and they were both in the back. So I got those put in, and it was nice and sturdy. And that's kind of be its home for a little bit. All right. Well, guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to do some more videos of me making tenons, but until next time, peace.